Hi, my name is Ronnie Datta and today we're going to talk about the HAL Tejas on How's the Defense. HAL Tejas is an Indian single-engine delta-wing multi-role light fighter designed by the Aeronautical Development Agency and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited or HAL for the Indian Air Force and Indian Navy. In 1983, IAF realized the need for an Indian combat aircraft for two primary purposes. The principal and most obvious goal was to replace India's aging MiG-21 fighters, which had been the mainstay of the IAF since the 1970s. The long-term re-equipment plan 1981 noted that the MiG-21s would be approaching the end of their service lives by the mid-1990s and that by 1995, the IAF would lack 40% of the aircraft needed to fulfill its projected force structure requirements. In 1984, the Indian government chose to establish the Aeronautical Development Agency to manage the Light Combat Aircraft or LCA program. While the Tejas is often described as a product of HAL, responsibility for its development belongs to ADA, a national consortium of over 100 defense laboratories, industrial organizations and academic institutions, with HAL being the principal contractor. Phase 1 commenced in April 1993 and focused on proof of concept and comprised the design, development and testing of two technology demonstrator aircrafts which are named as TD1 and TD2. Phase 1 was successfully completed in March 2004 and cost 2,188 crores. On 25th April 2007, the first Tejas performed its maiden flight, achieving a speed of Mach 1.1. The Tejas completed 1,000 test flights and over 530 hours of flight testing by 22nd January 2009. In September 2011, weapons tests including bomb trials began at Pokhran range, and on 27 June 2012, 3 Tejas aircrafts completed bombing runs in the desert of Rajasthan using precision laser-guided 1,000-pound bombs. The Tejas is a single-engine multi-role fighter which features a tailless compound delta wing and is designed with relaxed static stability for enhanced maneuverability. Originally intended to serve as an air superiority aircraft with a secondary ground attack role, its flexibility permits a variety of guided air-to-surface and anti-shipping weapons to be integrated for multi-role and multi-mission capabilities. The maximum payload capability of Tejas is 4,000 kilos. All weapons are carried on one or more of the 7 hardpoints, 3 stations under each wing and 1 on the under fuselage centerline. Auxiliary fuel tanks of 800 and 1,200 liters can be carried under the fuselage to extend range. Rafael's Derby Fire and Forget missile will serve as the Tejas' initial medium-range air-to-air armament, but the BrahMos NG supersonic cruise missile is being developed for the Tejas to be used in the future. Stealth features have been designed into Tejas. Being small provides an inherent degree of visual stealth. The airframe's high usage of composites, a wide duct inlet which shields the engine compressor face from probing radar waves, and the application of a radar-absorbent material coatings are intended to minimize its susceptibility to detection and tracking. The formation of the first Tejas-equipped squadron started in July 2011, and the Tejas entered service with the number 45 Squadron or Flying Daggers based at HAL Bangalore on 1st July 2016 before being moved to Sulur Air Force Station in Coimbatore. The Tejas made its international debut on 21st January 2016 when 2 aircrafts flew in the Bahrain International Air Show. The jet has solicited interest with the United Arab Emirates, with some discussions made during a visit by UAE Minister of State and Defense as part of growing defense relations between India and the UAE. And in January 2019, the Royal Malaysian Air Force issued a request for information to HAL regarding the Tejas for the light combat aircraft requirement. The Tejas has participated in several military exercises, most recent being Gagan Shakti 2018 and Vayu Shakti 2019, after which the Indian Air Force Air Marshal Birender Singh Dhanoa commended its reliability and precision of air-to-ground payload delivery. If you like this video about the HAL Tejas, please share it with your friends and family, subscribe to MyNation and keep watching How's the Defense.